I will not light your cigarette, and that, as they say, is that.
Jesus. Hey, you played football, huh? Dear.
Oh, yeah, but I was, I'm much more adept at boxing, really.
Oh, boxing. Did you hear that, George?
Yes, Martha.
Hey, you must have been pretty good at it, too. I mean, you don't look like you got hit in the face at all.
He was intercollegiate state welterweight champion.
Right.
Well, you were.
Well, then, you look like you still got a pretty good body now, too. Is that right? Have you?
Martha, decency forbid.
Shut up! Well, have you? Have you kept your body?
Yeah, it's still pretty good. I work out.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, yes. He has a very firm body.
I think that's very nice.
Well, you never know, once you have it.
You never know when it's going to come in handy.
I was going to say, why give it up until you have it?
I couldn't agree with you more.
Martha, your obscenity is more...
George here doesn't cotton much to body talk, do you, sweetheart? He isn't too happy when we get to muscle, flat bellies, pectorals.
Why don't we take a walk around the garden?
Oh, now.
You're amused. All right.
Punchy over there isn't too happy when the conversation moves to muscle. How much do you weigh?
140, 145.
Still at the old welterweight limit. That's pretty good. Hey, George, tell them about the boxing match we had.
Christ.
Hi, George, tell them about it.
Why don't you tell them, Martha, you're good at it?
Is he all right?
Yeah. Sure. Well, George and I had this boxing match, 20 years ago. A couple of years after we were married.
Boxing match, the two of you.
Really?
Yeah, the two of us. Really.
I can't imagine.
Well, like I say, it was 20 years ago, and it wasn't in a ring or anything like that. You know what I mean. It was wartime, and Daddy was on this physical fitness kick. Daddy's always admired physical fitness. He says a man is only part brain. He has a body, too, and it's his responsibility to keep both of them up, you know what I mean? Yeah, he says the brain can't work unless the body's working, too.
Well, that's not exactly so.
Well, maybe that's not what he says, something like it. But it was wartime, and Daddy got the idea all the men should learn how to box, self-defense. I suppose the idea was if the Germans landed on the coast or something, the whole faculty would go out and punch them to death. I don't know.
That was probably more the principle of the thing.
Yeah, no kidding. So anyway, Daddy had a couple of us over one Sunday, and we went out in the back, and Daddy put the gloves on himself. And Daddy's a strong man. Well, you know.
Oh, yeah.
And he asked George to box with him, and George didn't want to. Probably something about not wanting to bloody up his meal ticket. So George said he didn't want to, and Daddy was saying, "Come on, young man, what sort of son-in-law are you?" and stuff like that. So while this was going on, I don't know why, I got into a pair of gloves myself. I didn't lace them up or anything. And I snuck up behind George, just kidding, and I yelled, "Hey, George!" And at the same time, I let go sort of a roundhouse right, just kidding, And George wheeled around real quick, and he caught it right in the jaw. Pow! I hadn't meant it, honestly. Anyway, pow! Right in the jaw. And he was off balance, he must have been. And he stumbled back a few steps, and then crash! He landed flat in a huckleberry bush. Oh, it was awful, really. It was funny, but it was awful. I think it's colored our whole lives, really, I do. It's an excuse anyway. It's what he uses for being bogged down, for why he hasn't gone anywhere. And it was an accident.
Now you're dead!
Oh,
Now you're dead!
Oh, my goodness.
Is that what you're after, is it? What'll it be? Blue games for the guests, huh? Everything in its own good time, Martha. Everything in its right place. Here, let me show you. It goes back in like this.
Wow, that's damn clever.
Now, drinks. Drinks for all.
I'm not finished.
Well, I certainly need something.
Is this Japanese?
Probably.
Oh, I've never been so frightened. Weren't you frightened? I mean, just for a second.
I don't remember.
Oh, now I bet you were.
Martha, did you really think that I was going to kill you?
You killed me? That's a laugh.
Well, now, I might someday.
Fat chance.
Hey, where's John?
It's down the hall to your left.
Don't come back with any guns or anything now.
Oh, no.
You don't need any props, do you, baby? I'll bet not. No fake Jack gun for you, eh?
Can I take my drink?
Oh, yeah, sure, anywhere. We got half-empty liquor glasses all over the house. Martha forgets she's left them. In the linen closet on the side of the bathtub. I even found one in the freezer once.
You did not.
Yes, I did.
You didn't.
Yes, I did. His chromosomes and things.
He's in the math department.
No, Martha, it's biology.
He's in the math department.
Biology.
Are you sure?
Well, I ought to. Beep.
Yeah, I suppose so. I don't know who said he was in the math department.
You did, Martha.
Well, I can't be expected to remember everything. I meet 15 new teachers and they're goddamn wise and present company outlawed, of course. And I'm supposed to remember everything. So he's a biologist. Good for him. Biology's even better. It's less abstruse.
Abstract.
Abstruse. In the sense of recondite. Don't you tell me words. Biology's even better. It's right at the meat of things. You're right at the meat of things, baby.
Oh?
They thought you were in the math department.
Yeah, well, maybe I ought to be.
You stay right there, you are. You stay right at the meat of things. You stay right there. Hell, you can take over the history department just as easy from there as anywhere else. God knows somebody's going to take over the history department someday, and it ain't going to be Georgie boy over there, that's for sure. Are you, Swampy? Are you, huh?
You know, Martha, in my mind, you're in cement, buried up to your neck. No, up to your nose. That's much quieter.
Georgie boy over here says you're terrifying. Why are you terrifying?
I didn't know I was.
That's because of your chromosomes, dear.
Yeah, the chromosome business.
What's all this about chromosomes?
Well, chromosomes are
Oh,
basically...
I know what chromosomes are, sweetie. I love them.
Martha eats them for breakfast. Sprinkles them on her cereal. It's perfectly simple.
Good. Everybody's going to look like you, right?
Yeah, I'm going to be a personal screwing machine.
Isn't that
Oh, you
nice?
mustn't.
Sorry.
There's such language.
Sorry. All right?
Alright. When is your son?
What? Something about your son.
Where is your son coming home?
Yes, Martha. When is our son coming home?
Never mind.
Oh, no. I mean, you had the bad taste to bring the subject up. When is our son
said-
coming home?
Never mind. Sorry I brought it up.
Him up, not it. Him. In any case, when's the little bugger coming home? I mean, isn't tomorrow meant to be his birthday or something?
I don't want to talk about it.
But, Martha...
I